How's it going, YouTube? It's Panda time. In this video we have myself playing the Anubismon Mastermon Angel deck, going up against red-yellow security control. The idea behind this security control is that with the new Digimon baby and the promo Guilmon, you can get a rookie that can come out, swing, draw for the Guilmon effect, and then draw for the baby to fuel your card draw. And then you have red options such as Fireball, Gaia Force to control the game, and then yellow shenanigans for the heals. So not the greatest start. She had to pass on turn 1, does pick up the Guilmon after, and then we hit into a Tamer in security. So not the worst outcome. We're hard dropping AMA Crackmon as a cheap level 5 for us to work with. Gonna go into a Casimon, getting that cycle, and then just gonna set up another Tamer. Not gonna swing, no Jet Sylphie just yet. It is a bit rough as they only have one Jet Sylphie to work with. The way that we handle secure control is we try and go either wide or use our aggression to close the game out. We have ways to get extra attacks, make them trash security. A lot of good stuff in there. Right now it's just going to be taking chip damage with the Sakai-mon, and then going into the Mastermon to memory choke, and then getting the Sakai right back. So now we have 3 swings next turn. The Fireball gets sent to the trash. She does get 1 extra memory from the Tamer. Guilmon swings for that nice card draw. But yeah, like security control, you're trying to make your security good, and like Fireball is really good. It's a pretty solid card, but sometimes your security is just Digimon, because like you have to run Digimon no matter what, right? Digimon and Tamers. And hey, everybody swings into a couple of Digimons and that's game 1. Sometimes it's really just that simple, right? Like you play a deck hoping your security is good, and guess what? Sometimes security is not going to be good. And I mean, that's just me hating on security control, to be honest. But it is what it is. We're going to go better opener here with the Guilmon and the Kari to set up the memory Tamer. We have the young Candlemon. Candlemon is such a beast. Honestly, guy puts in too much work. Gonna go with the Mako and take an Ophanimon. Sending the Rush Gato to the trash is actually pretty good setup there, so that we can bring it back. So we already have the setup, so it's gonna be Gato in the back to go for the early Ophanimon. So he's coming out to search for those hybrids. The classic yellow, you take security cards out of there to ensure better security, right? And the Zoe does recover, so you do proc the Kari. She cannot promote though, as the turn that's already started. Gonna just go into a Casimon to memory choke us to 1. But even with 1 memory, we have enough to go into the Lady Devi. I like the cheap Lady Devi Evo. It just feels so strong, right? Gets some nice cycle. And then we can go into a Ophanimon to pop the Casimon and recover with the Ophanimon effect. Pretty powerful stuff. This time around the Guilmon is swinging, gonna get clapped by Sakaya. Now we have a nice Ophanimon, and when she dies we can either bring back the Rush Gato or the start the Gato. Either way it's pretty good, right? It's tough for security control to deal with this. Like a Gaia Force or Wyverns is not a great answer to this. Because of that, she's gonna set up more Tamers to ensure that maybe she has at least more memory to work with. Ophanimon is free to swing at security, and it is going to swing into a Gaia Force. But on deletion we can get the Gato, get a memory with the Mako, and ideally just builds back up. Gatomon picks up a Mastermon, which is again another great tool for us to push damage. We have another Lady Debbie for 1. We're able to draw 3 cards after the Digivolution, get some nice cycle, and then find the pieces that we need, right? So like Gato Digivolving into Angelomon for 1, pretty good. Gato Digivolving into Lady Debbie for 1, also pretty good, right? And that's the idea behind this deck. We do play Anubismon. I don't know if it's actually going to get showcased in this game or not, because the Mastermon and Ophanimon are pretty good, but Anubismon is in there, I promise. We're going to set up our Kari and then just go straight into another Ophani. We're going to get the recover, tap the Kari, so we only give up 3 memory. And once again, Ophani's going to sit there, she's going to pressure, and if she dies, well, we're just going to get another Digimon right back, right? It's very tough for security control to deal with this. Gonna Sunrise Buster, which is gonna clear the Ophani, but again, we're just gonna get the Gato right back. This time around, picking up another Gato and a Meikumon. We get our Tamers back. We'll see what we can do from this Gato. Might be going into a Mastamon. We did pick up the Mastamon early on. We still need to push the damage, right? Going into the EX Lady Devi, this one is kind of nice. We can mill, and then when we bring a Digimon back from the trash, we get a memory back, so it works really well with the Anubismon. Essentially letting us go into Anubis for 2, but we're actually going to use the Mastermon effect, Trash a Sunrise Buster, that feels really nice. Gonna summon the Rush Gato, get a memory back from the Lady Devi, and then one from the Mako, allowing us our turn to continue. After that, we can swing at security. The Candle is gonna eat a Fireball for his troubles, but that's okay, he already did his damage anyway. Everybody else is free to swing. Gato swings and survives. Master swings. Now at this point, we can't close the game out right here. We don't have an extra attack, but we're gonna just go into a Sword to make it very difficult for her to answer right. Like Sword's a level 7, and it's gonna allow us to bring back 2 Lady Devis. And like, it's so unlikely, even though she has 10 memory, like how's she gonna clear this board, right? A single Gaia Force or Wyverns just cost way too much. So she has a pretty cheap Death Exmon. But the Death Exmon only clears the Gato. Our Mastermon is the Digivolve, but it's still a 12k, cannot be attacked, or the Death Exmon can't just attack over it. Gonna go into a Burning Gray, trying to cycle through to find an answer to this board. Maybe trying to dig for that Jet Sylphie, right? Hits into a Mako. We choose not to do the effect. I guess I don't want to deck out. There's the Anubismon. I promise we'll play it. Gonna retreat to, you know, get some heal. But even after all that, you know, there's just 3 bodies on the board, plus potential extra swings we can do next turn from any Rush Gato or anything like that. The Death Exmon was played this turn. It cannot attack. And there's just too many bodies on the board, right? Can play a Tamer, but has no other way to answer the board. And then that's gonna be swing for game. A pretty quick one, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.